Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to May Jacob. Good afternoon to all in Sunbury. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to May Jacob. Good afternoon to all in Sunbury. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back again. I'm live again. Marvel to welcome you to my channel. Marvel to welcome you to my domain. All you gotta do is very simple job. You need to answer very simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? And the answer is I'm doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Come on, come and answer my question. And get connected with me live for the next 45 minutes. Well, I've decided to go live for 45 minutes. I've decided to go live for 45 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Come and join me, large number. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. I've decided to go live for 45 minutes, all people out there. Come and join me, large number, and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Have you all had a breakfast? Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. Have you all had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. And I'm talking about the second meal of the day, lunch. I keep telling my students, I keep telling you people time and again that a day comprises 3 meals, breakfast, followed by lunch, and followed by supper. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third or last or final meal of the day. Hello, hello, hello. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. All you people out there, come on. Come and join me, large number. I'm live again. I'm back again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Marvel to welcome you to my channel. And Marvel to welcome you to my domain. What are you people waiting for? Well, in order to get connected live, all you gotta do is very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? And the answer was, I am doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm talking to you. I'm addressing you. If you people are listening to me, with rapt attention, if you people are all ears, come and join me in large number. Have you all had a breakfast? Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. Have you all had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you all had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Well, I'm talking about a breakfast and lunch. And I'm using present perfect tense to talk about your breakfast and lunch. Now, if I want to talk about a breakfast and lunch with the help of past and tense, I can even do that. But I gotta follow a different structure here, and the structure goes like this. I gotta follow different helping verbs. I can't go with have or has because these two helping verbs or connected or related to present perfect tense. If I want to go with past and tense, then I need to go with did, and I gotta go with the first form of verb minded. My dear people out there, all you people out there minded, I gotta use the first form of verb did and did not. And my first question when I'm talking about a breakfast is, did you have your breakfast? There you go. Did you have your breakfast? I'm using have in my question. Did you have your breakfast? I'm using have, and have happens to be the first form of that verb. Did you have your breakfast? I am talking about the second meal of the day. Did you have your lunch? And I'm talking about the third meal of the day. Did you have your supper? If you pay close attention to all these three questions, you come across one thing, that all these three questions are based upon past and tense, and I have used first form verb in all three questions. Did you have your breakfast? Did you have your lunch? Did you have your supper? Yes, sir, I had my breakfast. Yes, sir, I had my lunch. Yes, sir, I had my supper. No, sir, I did not have my breakfast. No, sir, I did not have my lunch. No, sir, I did not have my supper. I want you people to pay close attention to the positive answer and to the negative answer. When I'm talking about the positive answer, I'm using second form of verb. Yes, sir, I had my breakfast. Yes, sir, I had my lunch. Yes, sir, I had my supper. When I'm talking about negative answer, I am using first form of verb, and there's a very strong reason behind it. And the strong reason I'm talking about is did not. No, sir, I did not have my breakfast. No, sir, I did not have my lunch. No, sir, I did not have my supper. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me in large number. Today we are discussing present perfect tense versus past indefinite tense. Come and join me in large number. Come and participate in this discussion. And I want you people to win this golden opportunity. I want people not to miss this golden opportunity. I want you people not to let this golden opportunity go by. I want you people not to keep yourself deprived of this golden opportunity, all you people out there. Come and join me in large number. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jack of you. Good afternoon to all. And Sunday, how are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? Did you have your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Did you have your lunch? Well, today we're discussing present perfect tense versus past tense. These two tenses are really very important. Well, grammar wants you to go with present perfect tense when you get the chance to talk about present and talk about past actions with the help of past and tense. That's a take of grammar. Well, I'm not here to talk about grammar. I'm not here to talk about written English. I'm here to talk about spoken English. What does spoken English say is what matter. It's really very important here. What spoken English says, comes into consideration here. I'm telling people that spoken English says you could go with present perfect tense or past tense. It doesn't matter. Make sure that you use the right form of verbs in both the questions. Did you have your breakfast? No problem. Have you had a breakfast? No problem. Did you have a breakfast? There's a big problem. Have you have your breakfast? There's a big problem. Because you are using the wrong form of verbs. Don't use wrong form of verbs with have and did. Always use past participle with have, and always use first form of verb with did. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Well, frankly speaking, I've decided to go for 45 minutes. Only people out there, 11 minutes have gone by. What are people waiting for? Comment down the Lord's number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Yes, I'm talking to you people out there. You are listening to me with rapt attention. You are all ears. I wanted people to send me thumbs up and get connected with me and answer the simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? And the answer is I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. Did you have your breakfast? Yes, sir, I had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. Did you have your lunch? Yes, sir, I had my lunch. All you got to do is really very simple. Well, well. Gotta share important news with you people. Well, I'm ecstatic. I'm jubilant. I am over the moon. I am delighted. I am on clock 9. I am happy. I'm happy as box of beds. Well, I gave it my job, as you all know, right? In the year 2021, I gave it my job cold turkey at a private school and started my own YouTube channel in English with KMD. This is what happened in the year 2021. I gave it my job in the year 2021. I was working as a spoken English trainer at private school, and I decided to quit my job cold turkey after the outbreak of the pandemic. And I started my own YouTube channel. It was like starting from the scratch. I started it from the scratch, frankly speaking. When I started my YouTube channel I received overwhelming response from my students and from you people. And frankly speaking, I was taken aback with the overwhelming response. I happened to share the link of my YouTube channel to one of my friends. And he happened to share the link of my YouTube channel to the director of his college. Well, I'm talking about an engineering college here. A friend of mine happened to share my YouTube channel link to the director of his college. The director of his college, after getting my YouTube channel, he watched almost all the videos and the reels and got impressed and shared the link of my channel to the chairman of his college. The chairman got impressed too. And I was summoned the very next day. Well, when I went there, they offered me a job. But I made it very clear to them that I don't know the first thing about computers. Frankly speaking, till date, I'm computer ignorant. I don't know the first thing about computer, frankly speaking. I am learning. I am learning, and I know I keep telling my students time and again that impossible is nothing, impossible is everything. I made very clear to the director during my interview that I don't know the first thing about computer, and I don't have any sort of experience or whatever of working at an engineering college. The director of that college was kind enough to, understand my problem and made it very clear to me that you don't have to bother an account a computer. You don't have to bother an account a system. We don't want to teach you any subject here. We want you to train our students. We want you to be the spoken English trainer here. We want you to be here. We want you to be a trainer, not a subject teacher. Well, I had no other way than to accept the offer, which I did. So this is how my teaching career, well, I started my teaching career working in a school, and then I went to a college, an engineering college, and I worked there for 2 years as a spoken English trainer, as a soft skill trainer, as a verbal ability trainer. I worked in that engineering college for more than 2 years. Just a couple of months ago, 4 months ago, once again I decided to quit my job cold turkey, and all these days I had been a gentleman at large. All these days I had been a gentleman at large. Well, since 4 months I have been concentrating on YouTube. I have been conducting live sessions for an hour every single day. I had been uploading reels regularly. I had been uploading videos and grammar series on phrases, on idioms regularly. I have been, conducting 10 minutes live session exclusively for idioms, phrases, and advanced vocabulary. Well, the past 4 months I've really worked very hard on YouTube, and I kept on telling this to you people at regular intervals that nothing is happening. Well, the subscribers are not growing. The watch time is not growing. Well, I worked like a beaver. I worked really very hard. I strained every nerve of mine. I left no stone unturned. I moved heaven and earth. I tried every trick in the book, but nothing seems to work. 4 months went by. No salary to survive. No money to spend. No income at all. I was in a pretty pass. I was completely broke. I had no bank balance at all. I was in a terrible situation. 4 months. Not for 1 month or 2 months, 4 months. 4 months I worked rigorously on YouTube. An hour live session almost every single day, with an exception of Saturday and Sunday. I decided to conduct live sessions on YouTube, an hour live sessions on YouTube in Hindi. Well, I tried almost everything. At regular interval, I also made it very clear I happen to share the plight. I happen to share the adversity I was going through. Many of my students would drop in a comment box saying, "Sir, never give up. Sir, never ever give up. Sir, your channel is next to none. Sir, have patience. Keep going. Don't quit. Or don't give up." Well, never ever I felt like giving up. I never ever felt like giving up. I don't believe in giving up, right? Until recently, after 4 months, I found very hard to make both the ends meet. I found really very hard to make both the ends meet. No money, no bank balance. I was completely broke. And so decided to go back to skills. I decided to start working. I decided to do a job. The very next day, I happened to approach one of a well-renowned schools in my city. I happened to have an interaction with the chairman of that college. The chairman of the college, is a kind and sympathetic person, and it tries to do as little harm as possible. I had an interaction with them, followed by a demo class, followed by an interview, and I got selected. Right now, I am working in that skill as a spoken English trainer. I'm back to the pavilion. That's the reason why I'm unable to conduct live sessions of an hour or 45 minutes every day. Because I am damn busy now. I am swamped. I am, I have a bigger fish to fry. That's the reason I'm unable to post reels at regular interval or regularly. I'm unable to conduct 1 hour live session. I'm unable to conduct 10 minutes live session exclusively for idioms and phrases. That's the reason I am doing job now. I wanted to share this with you. I would like to thank every man, Jake, of you out there for your support, for your love, and keep loving and supporting me in coming days as well. I did not give up, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue my YouTube channel, irrespective of number of subscribers I have or the watch hours I have. I will continue with my YouTube channel. May not be able to conduct live sessions as regularly as I was conducting previously or I was conducting earlier, but I do make sure that I have at least a live session once in a week on every Sunday, because Sunday is public holiday, now I'd be home. So I make sure that I would be able to conduct a live session of an hour at least once in a week on every Sunday. Well, all you people out there, 25 minutes have gone by and made it very clear at the beginning of my live session that I've decided to go live for 45 minutes, out of which 25 minutes have gone by and 20 minutes more to go. Come on, what are you waiting for? Thank you very much. I wanted to share this news with you. Well, all you people out there, wish me best of luck. Send me your good wishes. Send me greetings. Send me congratulations. Because I'm back to the pavilion. I'm back where I belong. I'm back to my community. I'm back to the teaching fraternity. I'm back to my people. As far as teaching is concerned, teaching is my cup of tea. I really enjoy teaching. As was rightly said, a good teacher is one who teaches. That's the quality of a good teacher. A good teacher is one who teaches. A better teacher is one who not only teaches but also explains. A better is one who not only teaches but also explains. So that's the quality of a better teacher. A better teacher is one who not only teaches but also explains. A good teacher explains. A better teacher not only explains but also not only teaches but also explains. And a best teacher not only teaches and explains but also inspires. As far as a best teacher is concerned, a best teacher has got three qualities: of teaching, of explaining, and of inspiring. Right from the beginning of my career, I have been struggling very hard. I've been making I've been straining out right now the mind to make myself a best teacher. I don't know. I really don't know. It beats me. Your guess is as good as mine. If I'm a best teacher or a better teacher or a good teacher, it's up to you to decide whether I'm a good teacher or a better teacher or a best teacher. And if you are listening to me with reputation, if you're all ears, I want you people to post a comment saying that, yes, sir, you are a best teacher. Yes, sir, you're a better teacher. Yes, sir, you're a good teacher. No, sir, you're not a best teacher. You are a good teacher. No, sir, you're not a better teacher. You are a good teacher. No, sir, you are not a good teacher. You are a worse teacher. That's your point of view. That's your point of view. I'm always open for negative thoughts. I'm always ready for negative thoughts. I'm always ready for negative comments. That's your point of view. Well, you may have your own point of view, and you dislike me. You have all rights to dislike me, and you have all rights to like me. That's your point of view. You have all rights to make your point of view, to put your point of view, to put your ideas across. If you're listening to me, do let me know that through your commands whether I'm a good teacher or a better teacher or a best teacher. What do you think about my teaching? Am I a good teacher? Am I a better teacher? Am I a best teacher? Yes, sir, you're a good teacher. No, sir, you're not a good teacher. Yes, sir, you are a better teacher. No, sir, you're not a better teacher. Yes, sir, you're a best teacher. No, sir, you're not a best teacher. Yes, sir, you're a good teacher. No, sir, you're not a good teacher. You are a better teacher. Yes, sir, you're a better teacher. No, sir, you're not a better teacher. You are a best teacher. Yes, sir, you're a best teacher. No, sir, you're not a best teacher. You are a good teacher or a better teacher. A good teacher is one who teaches. A better teacher is one who not only teaches but also explains. And a best teacher is one who teaches and explains and also inspires. And I'm here to inspire you. And I personally believe that I do inspire my students. I do inspire my students. Most of my students get inspired by me. They try to imitate me, they try to mimic me, they try to follow me, they try to make a Mickey out of me. Normally people get upset, normally people feel offended, normally people lose their temper, normally people blow the roof, normally people get angry, normally people get aggressive when the other people make a Mickey out of them. But in my case, it's the other way round. I never ever get offended. I never ever get angry, or I never ever lose my temper. I never ever, feel bad about it. In fact, I feel really very good about it when my students start following me. Mind it. I want people to follow me. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, all you people out there. 30 minutes have gone by. Well, I've decided to go live for 45 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't continue more live session any further because none of the students have joined today. So time for me to call it today. Thank you very much, all you people out there.